Hello, I'm James Giunta. I'm a certified consulting hypnotist. I'm going to show you something about suggestibility. Now, many people understand what hypnosis is, but suggestibility isn't talked about as much, even among consulting hypnotists. Suggestibility is very important because it's the key to the client's subconscious. We need to get short-term results for clients. We don't want them coming in for months and years. We have to get results quickly. Suggestibility is the way. Now here's an example of what I'm talking about. A direct suggestion is something like, you are now a non-smoker. While an indirect suggestion is more like, I wonder what it would be like if you were a non-smoker. Do you see the difference? In each case, the mind has to think about it, but each client has a different preference. Now it's helpful for me to know what their preference is before we begin the session, so there's a little test that I use with clients in the first session. What you're about to see is me working with a client on her first session to determine suggestibility. So take a look at this. Jackie's been good enough to come in and volunteer for this demonstration. Jackie, this is going to be a little experiment, kind of a test, but it's not a test you can pass or fail. All right?
Okay.
This is just to demonstrate what your suggestibility is. Now, a lot of hypnotists miss this point, so I want to show you exactly why this test is important for suggestibility. Some people like direct suggestions, some people like indirect. We're going to figure out what your preference is, and it's a very simple thing. It might be even a little bit fun for you.
Okay.
Ready for this?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, good. Try this, Jackie. Hold your hands out this way for me. Good. Now, close your eyes. Begin to relax. Notice your hands in space. I'm going to turn this one like this. Good. Now, Jackie, imagine or pretend that I'm going to put a brick in this hand right here, and this hand is going to get really heavy. And on this hand, I'm going to tie 3 very large helium balloons to your wrist right here. Good. Now on this hand, I'm going to pretend or imagine that I'm placing a brick on top of the other brick in this hand. This hand's going to get really heavy. On this hand, 5 more very large helium balloons. I'm going to tie them to your wrist right here. Now on this hand, 3 more very large, heavy bricks. I'm tying them. I'm going to place them in your hand right here, and this hand's going to get really, really heavy. Good. On this hand, 5 more very large helium balloons tied to your wrist. Good. Now, a cinder block on top of all of these other bricks. This hand is going to get really, really heavy now. And on this hand, 10 more very large helium balloons tied around your wrist. Good. Jackie, open your eyes. Did you notice any sensation in your hands?
Yes.
Did they move?
Yes.
Did they both move?
No.
Which one moved?
The heavy.
I could see that too. Now, you can put your hands down if you want. Did you notice what the difference was in the 2 suggestions?
Yes.
What was the difference?
This one suggested heavy.
Yeah?
Heavy objects. This one was light.
Really?
Yes.
Did I say light?
No,
No,
but
I
I
never said light.
no,
Good, okay.
I interpreted light.
Good. The difference in the suggestions also, in addition to that, was that I said this hand is going to get heavy, but I never said, all I did was touch your wrist on this hand. So we can conclude from this example that Jackie's preferred suggestibility is for direct suggestions, and that's how we'll get you into a trance and help you with your issue today, okay?
Yes, thank you.
Great, thank you for coming in, Jackie.
Thank you.
What you just watched was a simple test to determine Jackie's suggestibility. After that, we went on to conduct a very successful hypnosis session for her. I also provided Jackie with a CD audio recording of the entire session, and she can use that for the next 1 to 2 weeks to reinforce all the great work we did here today. If you'd like to know more about suggestibility or hypnosis, feel free to contact me by calling me or sending me an email. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks a lot.